What up? What up? What up, LBS? Hey, Donna. What you guys up to? Just chilling? Ugh. A long day at work today, you guys. Long day at work. Oh, that's awesome. I remember you saying you were going to do that in chat. One for her, one for the bridesmaid, maid of honor, and one for. Who was the third one for? I know there was three. Mom, okay. I knew there was three, and I'm pretty sure one was for her, one was for her maid of honor, right? And one for her mom. Pretty sure that's what you said. What up, Nick? How is everybody? What are you up to, Nick? Yeah, just making sure. So I can't. Oh, I got another. I got a couple more Bears cards for you guys. I'll separate them amongst you. What up, Block Bakus? I'll find out probably tomorrow how much all those cards are that I have in worth. I still have what? The cards? No. They're if you're talking about the cards, they are at the place getting. They're at the place getting appraised. What do you be willing to sell buy the collection for? Then I'll do a video of me buying them, him offering me what he's going to offer me for them. I'll do a video of that. And then I would do another video of me buying silver with it, which was the whole purpose. You know, I watched a video today of a guy talking about silver dropping to $40 an ounce once it hits triple digits. Dropping all the way down to $40 an ounce. And this is what he said. He said that when it gets to triple digits, people are going to cash in. And when that happens, the market's going to freak out and slam the brakes because it's going to have an influx of all the metals and it's going to change and drop it to $40 an ounce. He backed it up with a bunch of charts. explaining what goes up drastically fast must come down drastically fast. And I get that. But it was hard to see the validity of what he was talking about because that is quite pullback. That's like a 60% correction if it hits $100. And there's no way the market's going to correct that much. It can't. He said with them, they were able to ramp up 20% production for silver mining and refining. So if you take that 20% and increase to what our bullshit number is in the first place, I don't think, and that's a 20%. That is a drastic number. To say you can ramp up production by that much, because there's only a few silver mines that are known to be silver mines. So I'm not quite sure how much I would believe what he was talking about. That's just crazy. A 60% correction? That's insane. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think 60% is an insane correction? I mean, that's a huge number. Let alone the 20% increase on ramp up in production of silver, mining, and refining. If we were able to make it that great, that fast, why would we let all that silver go to China and have them refine it for them to ship it out to everybody else? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know, something's not clicking. Like I said, what do you guys think? Chat's pretty quiet tonight. What's going on? Am I saying something wrong? What up, bro? Can you guys not hear me? Alright. Chat's just super quiet tonight. There's a video on YouTube. I'm just telling you what I understand, me too. But I'm just telling you what he was talking about. You don't have to entertain it, but he is saying it and people are watching it. Now, I don't believe that could even happen at all. Those are insane numbers. A 60% correction is an ungodly correction. I just thought it was crazy that he was saying it, and he's on video. %60 is a big number. Even Surfer said there's going to be a correction when we hit triple digits, and there's got to be a correction at one point to a certain extent. But he's thinking 20%. Surfer said when it gets to 100, he's looking at a 20% pullback, then it's going to stay level for a little while, and then it's going to go right back up. So, and that's a prediction. That's not like truth or anything else like that. So, who knows what it's going to do? But I'm not. All I know is that if it drops to $40, there's going to be a mad rush on silver. Because I know I will be going there. Definitely, I'll be buying as much silver as I possibly can. I'm not saying I don't think that it needs to correct either. I think that it still needs to get better than what it is. We're nowhere near what it should be. But right now, I'm happy with 95. It just hurts to buy it. That's not to say that it's not going to keep going up after the correction, because it will keep going up because of the demand on it now. But that's just what he was talking about. I'm not saying that it's going to get anywhere near $40. I don't believe that it ever could. But even if it does go through a correction, that's just a buying opportunity. Because we know it's going to go back up to where it was. To think that this right here is 4.5 grams of gold. It's pretty cool. Donna, did you email T.O. for your winnings? Hope you did. 5 or 10%? It's a good prediction. The gold I got from Gold Baron. Work sucked today too. Constitutional is where it's at. I'd be buying Constitutional right now if I had money. Yeah, it's crazy. Yes, Spanish Walton that my son-in-law didn't find any of his back to Chris. Yes, he had a picture and I didn't. Don't worry. So he sent me another bag to Chris. What's up, TV? Yeah, that's kind of crazy, Donna. But he'll take care of you. He is a super cool dude. There's only 4 people in here. That's what it says, anyways. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Yeah, anyways, how was everybody's day? I know Donna crocheted some stuff for Deneen for her wedding. Oh, right on. Just so happened to win too. That's pretty awesome. That's cool. That's that's some damn luck right there. You are pretty lucky, Donna. You win all the time on a lot of giveaways. You're probably one of the luckiest people I know when it comes to giveaways. That's Skylar's goal. Feel like we're finally seeing silver's real value unless they start pulling more out of the ground. They would ever dip down. Why would it ever dip? Yeah, no, it's cool. I understand, Donna. Um, let's see here. I feel like we're finally seeing silver's real value, and unless they start pulling more out of the ground, why would it ever dip down? Well, they're starting more. They're starting to ramp up 20% production, is what he was saying, on silver, so they will be pulling more out of the ground. So stop by Bagel Mania for lunch about a month ago. I wanted to use you up with Mrs. I was in the middle of the 13-hour drive. Yeah. Oh, that would be cool. Meeting up with people is awesome. There's a lot of people I'd love to meet. Well, yeah, I mean, silver though, I mean, it's always been volatile. So it'll go up and it'll go down. It always has. But we're so high now, I wonder what kind of swings we'd be looking at. Before $1 and $2 were good swings. Now at 90, 95, 100, what would a good swing be? Would $10 be a good swing? That would be 10%. I do have some decent copper. You know, Buffalo. I like copper. I don't stack it though. It just happens. And this one, I just got this from Stacker's Corner. 5 ounce copper Libby. And I got my big boy right here from LBS. Thank you again, LBS. That's a honker. So that was cool. And my T-Bird pour. 2025. 3.32 ounces. Of course, man. It's sick. Thank you. The biggest piece of copper I got in one unit. Now, could I put together an ounce or a pound of copper? Of course I could, but that's sick. I got this one from East End Dave. From Stacker Social. Brits and Sobs. And I got this one here, which is a badass one. Let me show you it. Nice. All my copper is this one. Or native flow copper nuggets. That's cool. I have some flow copper nuggets. This one's sick. Nick gave me this one. got some brass. I got 5.2 ounces of brass in a big ass brass round. That is a pour from Cartier Silver, and it happens to be right there. Which one? The Copper Libby? This one? Yeah, it's a reverse proof. These things are sick. Oh, the Lunar? Yeah, the camera is decent, but it's better in person. It pops. Like when you move it, it looks like the dragon's kind of moving. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's check it out of the plastic. Hey Mandy, how are you? That's a little better. You see the back? See that? You really couldn't see that with the plastic before, but do you see the way that glistens and glitters? I don't. The light just pops off this thing. I only came that far because it fell out of the plastic. I just took it out of the plastic. I mean, it fell out of the card. It is pretty cool. 25,000 minted. Sounds like Emerald Coast has one. But it is really nice. I'm not going to take it out of the capsule. But it does pop. Yes, it has a lot of. The eyes are red. The body is green and blue. The background is a deep blue. And the blue on his tail just gets darker. It's pretty cool. It's a nice color scheme for a round. Starting to piss off. Damn it. So yeah, it's a pretty cool colorized copper piece. And I got this copper pour from FG. This tree of life. But it's cool. It's got a lot of greens and blues and reds around the base of the tree. So yeah. This one representing street cred. This one's something from Cartier. I like the ripple. This is a capital currency pour. And that's from Cartier's. This is from Cartier Silver. This is from FG. I had them pour my 500 sub bars. Two of them I had poured, one for me and one for the winner of my 500 sub giveaway. Sub Colorado. And that was Manderson. I got another one around here. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right there. Then my first one done. I had one other one done. There was two of them. This one, another one. The other one said Humble Stacker. I like this one, the way it crowns over the top and the stackers down the side of the lighthouse. This is aluminum, and I won it on Whatnot, but I don't remember who I won it from. So. But that's a pretty cool piece, so nobody dared to represent, which is a cool piece that's melted and poured. And this is probably my favorite silver piece so far, other than my 500 sub giveaway bar. This is all silver, poured by Cartier Silver. My prospector shovel that's made out of silver. Little spoon. What else do I have pour wise? This copper coral was poured by a YouTuber. His name's B Waller. He's actually running a coin hunting thing right now. This is silver. Bob's gun. 50 caliber Desert Eagle. So Bob is holding it down all the time. This silver 50 cal. And the silver turtle, I'm going to have it swimming right over this channel. It's going to lock in on these two edges here. That edge and that edge, it's going to lock right into place the way it's built. I'm going to twist it right into place. That's going to be sick. I can't wait for that to be done. Don't be a dick, Bob. Know your rule. Yeah, I can't wait. The silver sea turtle swimming over copper coral. I've got a couple of other raw silver pieces. Like right here. I'll pull them out. It's crystalline silver. I'm going to put that in some pieces of the coral, I think, in a couple of different areas. I'll do about 6 pieces of that. Make it pop a little more. I can't wait for it to be done. The turtle's bored, he's just got to finish it up. But he's got a lot on his plate right now. He's got a lot of things he's finishing up for people. I'm at the back of the line in comparison because he's got to finish Nick's bear and do all that stuff. I think, Nick, do you have your bear yet? Oh, that's cool, Deep North. That Deep North. Getting into numismatics lately. So I've been collecting some more interesting mint errors. That's cool. I have a few errors, nothing major though. The shovel? Well, when I do gold panning here, I scoop this dirt that has gold in it into my pan, and I was using a shovel that's not this one. It's made of just tin or whatnot, a very flimsy metal. And Cartier was in my live, and he said, "Hey, Humble, I can pour you one of those of silver if you want." And I said, "Hell yeah!" So I sent him one of the shovels, and it was too thin, so I sent him another one, and he stacked them on top of each other, made it thicker, and this is what he poured out of it for me. And if you want, I'll show you what the original one looks like. But literally, it's a spitting image. I mean, all the way down to the ridge, to the back gap on it. You know, it got some spots inside that aren't completely exactly the same, but I'm fine with that. It gives it character. And honestly, this thing, it's beautiful. So yeah, one of my favorite silver pours. So I had him pour me 2 of them. And I have one, and I sent one over to B&B Pater. He has one. What's going on, Magnetic? This weighs about 1 ounce and 3/4. Yes, I gave one to Bob. So, me and Bob, we go back I gave him one of my first silver pour channel bars as well. So when I had Cartier pour, I had A pour me one, and I had FG pour me one. So I had Cartier, he poured three, one for himself, which I was fine with, one for Bob, and one for me. Yes, yes, about $175 shovel. And then you put the craftsmanship into it. You know, this is something that if I ever sold it, this is deep stack stuff, so it will never be sold unless I. But that goes for all my pours, all of them, copper or not. Well, yeah, because my daughter, uh, Skylar, who now goes by LH Stacker, Little Humble Stacker, um, she does pay dirts, and she has a shovel just like that. And so she digs into the pay dirt and scoops it with a shovel like that one that's just made out of the other metal I was telling you about, and does her pay dirt. She actually did a video not too recent, very recently, where she pans for gold, and she found 1.30 grams of gold. She's been doing it a lot, so this time she did this one all by herself. You know, a lot of times I'm panning and I let her come over and pan. 999 deep. So she was back. Yeah, she got 0.130 of a gram of gold, which is fine for a bag of pay dirt that was a giveaway from. Well, it wasn't a giveaway. It was a stocking stuffer bag that Bob sold me around Christmas time, or right before Christmas. He had like 6 or 7 of them, so he sold me one of them. And of course, I put it in my daughter's, stocking, since she had some pay dirt. She had some gold ready to go, and she loves finding gold. I love it when like, I love finding gold too, especially when you're painting. You're painting for gold. You wash over some dirt, and then all of a sudden there's gold. It's an amazing feeling. Yeah, I don't use that for pay dirt. It was just the thought process behind it. And some pay dirts I have are just sand. So, but it was a cool thought process using a silver shovel to pan gold pay dirt. You know, just a cool concept. That's all. If it was sterling, that would be perfect. But I'm fine with the 999. So just a different concept behind things. But yeah, I don't know if you guys were. Did you guys see this last night? I'm sorry, I have to keep showing it off. What's up, War? This dime I got from the Coinstar. trippy. It's a dime. It's a Roosevelt dime. Man, I know it's bad. I know it's bad. What's up, OC? There is a year. Let me see if I can get to it. No. Hold on a second. I've got other tricks. Give me a minute. Oh, you can't see that. That sucks. Hold on, let me see if I can find out what year it is. It says 2018, and it's a D. Roosevelt dime. The outer ring's got copper all over it. Oh, doing all good, man. Doing good, Colorado. So what's up, OC? What are you up to? Colorado, I'm doing good. Let's see here. That dime should be in LH Shacker's collection, as she loves dimes. She loves silver dimes. Let's see here. She doesn't like. I mean, she likes dimes. Don't get me wrong, but she would prefer silver dimes over others. And I've shown her that. She thought it was cool. Didn't really glow like I thought she might, but it's cool. Yes, it's a dime. No, man, it actually looks like it was stamped, and I'm pretty sure this is like a wear mark or something because this is lifted right here, and it's like the back of the dime in the very center, and it's got a copper ring. You can see the ring of copper all the way around it when I put it under the scope. You guys can actually see when I show you the dime, you can see it in the picture. Just working out gold and silver deals. I bet you are, man. Yeah. And I'd have to. The LED light would mess it up. Can you see that? So yeah, what it looks like is it looks like it was struck properly, but it looks like it got caught in a machine somewhere and just got wore down. But it is a 2018 D. And definitely different. It was a Coinstar find, so pretty awesome. What's up, Muscle Show? What's going on, Kane? OBS still in here? Or did he scoot? Yeah, I never looked at, but honestly, they're gonna laugh at me because it's all. I'm almost positive it's just wear marks. It's machine damage. I'm like 99% positive. I just thought it was cool looking because it's all worn off and it's just the very center. You can see like I don't know. It almost looks like you can see where it was riding on something. But I mean, if I had the money to send it in or have somebody look at it in that sense, you know, what's going on, Deneen? It is a cool piece. It is a cool dime. Yeah, I know. And I'm gonna call my guy in the morning too. Yeah, it's my only day off. I don't have money, so going there would definitely just be window shopping. But I should be able to talk to the card guy tomorrow. Maybe he'll help me with that offer. See what I can do. OC, did you see that guy with the video today talking about a correction going all the way down to $40 if you wanted it, possibly? Hold on a second. On Money Sense, scary price drop you don't know about. You can't ignore
Whoever is
this.
open to buying precious metals, that's the
Money Sense official. He's got some grids. He's showing you what is justifying his info on it. Yeah, hold on a second. I can go on this phone and do it. I can't do it on the live, but I can do it on my phone. So hold on. It dropped just an hour ago. I mean, and he said once it hits triple digits, at that point it's going to have a huge correction. And he was talking about all the way down to possibly $40 an ounce. That's a 60% correction. You buy things you like, you never worry about price. That's cool. I'm just in an accumulation phase, so I'm gathering as much as I can, as fast as I can, or just on a schedule, because that's what I gotta do. I schedule, but let's see here. Motor collector for silver. What do you mean for silver with the question mark? For silver, that YouTube video? Yes. No, if it drops, it should go back up or stay playing for a little bit and then go back up. I mean, but honestly, oh, that's fine, magnetic. I get it. Let's see here. So yeah, I don't know if you guys the Treasury has a cap limit of 1K per ounce of silver before they would reevaluate it. Maybe this year I'll buy random. Also, that's why I buy fractional. There's nothing wrong with buying fractional. I just mine's always constitutional if I buy fractional. I don't buy halves or quarter ounces and silver grams. if I buy fractional, it's going to be a dime, a quarter, or a half. %40 halves. Yeah, that is cheap. Oh, I feel you, man. I feel you. There would be a huge run on silver. Stuart, that's for sure. Yeah, most of your guys' stuff is all sterling though. It's 925. Have a good night, Deep Northwest or Deep North Adventures. Sorry. Uh, so I have a card that I forgot at my work that I didn't bring in to have evaluated. Jim Mint 10, Justin Herbert. I like Justin Herbert. He was a duck. What's that muscle show? Nice, man. That's awesome. That means he's giving away gold. That would be so epic if I won. Good for him, man. That's quite the achievement. 20K. I can't even get to 700. morning show. Numismatics is the best way to go. Numismatics are nice, but I'm just all about stacking silver. I do have some numismatics though. I have 700 right now. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even think I was at like 699 for like 3 days or something. So it was just chilling, just posting up. Oh, that's cool. Barbara Half book is nice. Oh, thanks, man. So I think I'm like 18 watch hours away from the big pop. Well, the partial big pop. Thanks, Nick. You guys give me a second. I'll be right back. And grab something to drink. Thank you all. You guys all rock. I'm at 700. That is amazing. 700 subs. I've been doing it for a year and like 4 days. Thank you all. You guys all rock. Yeah. A year ago, like January 7th, I think it was. Something like that was my first video. It was a coin shop video going over some stuff the guy had at the coin shop. It was totally cool. But I'll be right back. You guys all rock. You're all Humbles heroes. I wouldn't be nothing. This channel would be nothing without you guys. You're all amazing. And Donna has got to be. She's probably got to be one of my biggest supporters. She's been watching my videos like nobody's business, and she marks watched as a comment just to make sure she knows she's watched it. And I see her watching all of my videos. So Donna, you rock. Thank you so much. I know you all comment and watch some videos, but Donna literally watches like on a playlist. She just watches all of them all the time. So thank you, Donna. I will be right back, you guys. Okay, but let me be clear. Everybody watches the videos. Oh, Magnetic, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. It's cool. Do you guys hear that? That is sick. Everybody watches my videos, so I just want everybody to know I'm thankful for all of you guys for when you watch your videos. But I think there are some people that like put it on play and then go to sleep and just let it run. And I know like she probably does that. I know Raspberry does that. I know there's a lot of people that do that, and you guys are all the reason why I have the watch hours that I do. And I'm like 18 away from getting partially monetized. And I just want you all to know that I appreciate everything you guys are doing. That's just in itself. That's a fit. That's an accomplishment that I never thought I would have. So you guys all rock. You're all amazing, and you all helped me out so much. You helped me achieve something that I never thought would be achievable. That's why when I get to 1,000, I'm giving away the booty chest. And you see it there. Right there. The booty chest is going to have silver shot like that in the bottom. It's going to have copper, and it's going to have a piece of gold. That's been my idea for my 1,000 sub kitty. You just want the shovel. That's funny. Everybody always wants what they can't have, OC. But that's the way of life. $48.75. No, why? No, dude. My prediction was 47.25. They are cooking. Or the CC Eagle. You mean the the Carson City? You know my Carson City? What? Oh, that there? Oh no. No. Oh man. I don't know. See. What up, AAA? I'll be right back. I throw some on the stove. Sorry, I had to put some soup on. I'm still on soft food. I still can't chew through a whole lot, so I had to throw some stuff on the stove so I can eat. Winner's Choice has a nice ring to it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. I think the booty chest is a better idea. Yeah, gold, silver, and copper. I mean, it's going to be like 2.5 ounces of silver. I mean, it's not like it's going to be a shabby price. And I mean, you know, sounds like Magnetic's going to throw in some silver too for the giveaway. That means we'll have a couple people that'll be winning silver. And I'm sure I'll have other people donate stuff. They always do. But AAA is the master when it comes to helping me out when it comes to swag. He helped me out a huge amount when I asked for stuff for my other giveaway, and he came through in droves. So it's pretty nice having the support that I do from the community we have here. There's a lot of people that have been helpful along my journey, and I can't thank them enough. Only if you win? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's going to be about 2.5 ounces of silver shot in the bottom, some copper, some natural copper pieces, and one 200-ounce gold. This one right here, and it's got booty on one side and chest on the other. So it's a perfect gold piece for the booty chest. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you, Magnetic. And AAA is, like I said, he is the swag king. He is awesome. He has helped me out many times on my journey. So, of course, I'm going to give homage to him because he is the man when it comes to helping me out. He's helped me out quite a bit. Bob helps me out. There's a lot of support in this community. A lot of support. And I appreciate every bit of it. From people watching videos to people donating swag. I mean, it helps me create my journey and move along. And there's some really cool people here. Really cool. Magnetic, you come through too, man. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Nah, dude, I've been watching some of your stuff, man. You've been on fire when it comes to changing shit up. I've got to, I gotta try to put some money together so I can get my Humble Stacker. I want to get some Humble Stacker stickers made, but they're expensive. They're actually more expensive, almost as expensive to get those as they are poker chips, which is nuts. Poker chips. I want to get some Metal Mob ones made, but this all takes money, and I just don't have any right now. Eventually, though. Oh, dude, that's cool. Yeah, there'll be a time where I show off more of my silver. Well, I can just show. I have a couple of pieces right here. I know you probably haven't seen. Here, I'll show you these ones. It's right here, so I can do that. Okay, so this is the Art of DC. Have you seen any of these? Alright, so it's got a bunch of cool bars, different designs. You've got Harley Quinn, the Joker, Wonder Woman, Superman, and then Batman. chance to win a 1-on-1 or some gold. Right? So it's pretty cool. And that's the little booklet on the inside. Here's the pieces. This was a 2-pack. Okay. Inside of that box. It's a little clamshell box, right? So the 2 pieces fit in there. Now I won this on Whatnot. I was in this room. It was my very first spin, and I won a spin for $22. Right. So this is the first one. It's the Joker, number 158 of 500. And this is a $2 coin. And the second bar is Harley Quinn. Number 268 of 300. So in the same box, I got the boyfriend and the girlfriend. The 2 terrors on the town. For $22. Yep, they're both 1-ouncers. And I won the spin for $22. Now the Joker, comps on the Joker, last I checked on eBay, was $140 per bar. And that was when it was $50 an ounce. Yeah, they do look like cards. Because they're actually, it's part of a trading coins, but they're supposed to, like DC cards. They're pretty cool. And of course, one envelope on the inside, which is let you know if you won that big chaser coin. And of course, the inside slip says, sorry, you're a loser. But 2 ounces of silver for $22 at the time now is worth $190 in just melt value. So not bad. But I am incredibly lucky over on Whatnot, and that's what I was talking to you earlier when you said I always win, because I always do kind of win. But I play hard. But I never go over the value of what I'm actually chasing. This was a huge win. I spent $130 in that guy's room that night, and I won this and a bunch of silver. $5 Eagle. He's talking about shit like that, because I do really well. I got both of those gold bars on there, and that 4-ounce bar back there on there. I won the Carson City on there. With the 1/4 ounce of gold over there that I won on there. I won this on there. Probably not. I'd rather not sell metals if I can afford not to. But you got my number, OC. What date's the $5 Eagle? It is a 2001 old soapbox. Old brown label. And it's a MS69. So almost perfect. I mean, somebody breathed on it before they checked it. So I mean, I do incredibly well on Whatnot. I'm incredibly lucky over there. Oh, I get a lot more cool silver that I could share. I just don't want to dig it out. These were just readily available. You're talking about picks that other people don't have, so I wanted to show you something that I know that probably people in the UK do not have, which is DC trading card coins. And I'm sure there's some comic book guys over there, but how many of them are buying stuff like that? Who knows? I mean, I'm sure those are popular. I watched a guy open up a Shohei Ohtani, one of those. It was one of 50. It was gold. So it was silver with a 999 gold plating over the top of it. But it was a Shohei Ohtani, and he turned around and he sold it on like eBay for like $18,000 or some shit. I believe that's what he said the comps on eBay were for it. US Mint has some new superhero stuff, way overpriced. I know. They have a DC contract, so they're coming out with like Wonder Woman and Superman and all those other ones. They're trying to get younger people into stacking. I'm sure it's what the goal is behind that. Why are they charging over $100 for a cloud-proof set? Dude, I don't know. When they closed down, they repriced everything when they came back on. Nope, I understand. I understand. Trust me, I get it. I get it. US Mint has successfully priced themselves out of sales in certain cases. And that's just nuts to think about. They do need to lower their prices so younger folks can get in, but you know what? They're probably not going to. That's the problem.